listening to GUFON Radio with Rich Giordano.
My personal belief is that there is very compelling evidence that we may not be alone.
There has been and is an existing presence, an ET presence. It's not going to make a difference. It's not going to change reality.
I believe, as do the other folks that were on the flight, that when we visually saw it, that it was something not from this world.
GUFON Radio.
You were either in or you were either out, brother.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
GUFON Radio with Rich Giordano.
I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside this world.
GUFON Radio.
Remain seated, please. Permanecer sentados, por favor.
You're listening to GUFON Radio with Rich Giordano.
Me. Can you guys hear me? Shh. This is the part where I fall asleep. Shh. Yeah, what is that? All right, oh no, all right. It's gone. Welcome to GUFON, everybody. I'm your host, Rich Giordano. It is October 27, 2023. It's a Friday evening here in GUFONville, Gufonia, the place where people come to enjoy ufology. That's right, everybody. It's the GUFON show with your lovely host, Rich Giordano. Tonight, we're going to be talking about FFAI. Say it again. It's an acronym. FFAI. I said that. I said, say this out. What was it today on that short video I made? I made that short video. I'm sorry, I made a short video. I did. And I'm like, remember this acronym, FFAI. False flag, alien invasion. You think I'm the only one? I have no pull, no swag, not even a care from any person on X. But I'm going to show you it's true because, people like this guy, I don't feel like sending it over, says, hey, if you enjoyed COVID 9/11, you're going to love this invasion. You're going to love the alien invasion. You get it? People are talking about it. Well, there's a guy out there. I don't want to promote his show because Not a big fan. Not anymore. No, I just got, it's on the other side of ufology. I don't thrive over there. So this guy believes in Peru so much that he's going there. And he's going to make a documentary or whatever, going over there to report on what's going on in Peru. This guy, man, you know who it is probably, but you know, he's in mainstream media sometimes, you know, Ancient Aliens, things of that nature. And it ain't Travis. It's not the normal 7. It's not Travis, Gary, Lou, Jeremy, Grush. No, can't put Grush in there because he's not one of us yet. It's going to take him a minute. Nah, he doesn't even know who he is yet. Right? But are we in the beginning stages? Peru can be real. I know you don't believe it. I don't either. But what if it is? That's all I'm saying. You don't need it all to be true. You just need that much of it to be true. You get that much of it to be true, and we have an FFAI. False flag alien invasion. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's why nobody's talking about it in mainstream media. Okay, hold on. Let me fix I think my background's a little off, isn't it? It keeps getting that blurry mark in it. Let me get it out of there. That white mark's gone. There we go. Oh, wait a minute. I got Michael's face. Whoa. I don't like, whoa. I don't like what's going on here. I don't like that Michael's head is combobulating like that. Not much I can do, really. Hold on. Yeah, 43 is the number that works tonight. That's it. People with StreamYard, you know what I mean. All right, it's not bad. It's going to come and go. It's just the way it is. I have a very strange, something must have happened to my internet connection. So, we could be seeing the beginning stages of a false flag alien invasion. Don't you think? All right. Think about this year. Crazy plane lady. He's not real. Right? What do you mean he's not real? Another guy started beating on another passenger in an airplane. He said, that guy ain't human. Right? A well-known UK boxer. I mean, that's crazy shit. People on airplanes talking about seeing things that aren't really there, or people that have somehow freaked them out. And I don't know if it's a scam. I don't know if they're being paid to do this. It's really an interesting thing that we're seeing in the sky. And I mean airplanes, people on planes. Slowed down a little bit, but, 3 times in 1 year, this is becoming an epidemic. Yeah. People in the skyway, people in the airplanes, in the tube. Yeah, talk about a boob tube. You know what I mean? What's this? Hold on. Woo. So, do you believe? Do you want to know why I really think? Then hang out for a little bit and I'll talk about it and we'll figure it out. Like I said, Las Vegas, Peru. Come on. There's aliens. And the alien attack thing in Peru started in January. We didn't hear about the Las Vegas landing, or whatever you want to call it, in that person's backyard. That happened when? June? But it actually happened in May, was held on to for roughly 3 weeks or so by KLAS News in Las Vegas. Set up by George Knapster. Why? How? It's really strange that George Knapp held on to that for 3 weeks. I was doing investigating and found out that there was going to be a congressional hearing. Yeah, that's it. Is that what it was? Yeah. That's what it was. I wanted to do research before somebody put a claim out there that wasn't quite true. Thanks, George. That's what I'm here for, Rich. I'm on coast. Shut up, George. We know where you're at. Everybody knows where you're at. You're with Corbell. Ding dong. Who is it? Corbell. Ding dong. Who is it? Corbell. Ding dong. Stop ringing the bell. Welcome to the show. Let's do a little bit of roll call. We'll start out with Ben with a $4.20 PayPal contribution to the Gufoniaville Society of Truth. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Oh, it's the Society of Truth. That sounded like Jeff Goldblum. That could be a little bit of truth. Yeah. No, it could be something else. Oh, that's weird. I never did Jeff Goldblum before. You got to get the eyes going. Oh, that's very interesting. I can see that happening. Oh, that's so weird. I got it in my head. I can't get it out. Jeanette Angel is the angel of GUFON with the £5, £5 super dono. It's Ben. It's the angel. It's rain and skyfall. Hallelujah. I was going to say, but I didn't because that's the song. I didn't know where to go. I can't say it's raining men. What is this, Fessler's channel? Who am I, Scambian? No, I'm not a little light in the loafers just yet, sweethearts. Jeanette, thank you very much. Ben, thank you for the 420. And he says great work. By the way, keep it up, Richie. Richie, keep it up. Welcome to the show, my friends. Thanks for the PayPal. You can help support GUFON the same way we are supported by you. Super chat, super sticker, PayPal, Cash App. All the links are in the show description. See? Do you think they will do the alien false flag because WW3 will do the... Oh! Wow! Hey, man, that's from Ben right there, the Yorkshire Gufonian, with the serious, interesting super chat. Thank you, by the way, for being a member forever. 13 months. It should say member to Truthology for Ufology. Thank you. That is a great... Oh, well, yeah, man. That's kind of where I was going to start off by saying, look, they've already got the venue. They've got a war going on already. Couple. Right? People started talking about these aliens in Peru in January. All right, it's been going on almost a year and not getting a ton, if any, very rarely mainstream media peaks here and there. Nothing major, nothing consistent, nothing stable. Same thing, right? So now there's a guy who has this channel who's been on Ancient Aliens and other shows. He's going out there to see what's going on because he believes it's all real. That there are no jetpack people out there flying around in jetpacks. And he says, I've got sources that know people who know people. So he has a quadruple hearsay message coming from a seventh party. You know, hey, is that jetpack? What does jetpack mean? Is flying in sky? No jetpack, man. No. You know, who's going to go out there and talk like this to the indigenous and try to get them to say it's not the cartel? I mean, right? I mean, come on, Ben. That guy's going out there. He's never coming back. Guarantee it. Thanks, Ben, for being a member for a year and so. Thank you for being here at the show, everybody. Brooke is. That just jumped on me. There he is. What do you say to it, Chief? Raging Against Machine. Welcome to... There are a couple of huge gold mines down. There's a lot of stuff. Titanium, too. And Thivium. Isn't there some Thivium or something out there really important? Thivium. Hey, Lisa M, everybody. What are you doing, LM? You've been busy? We've been busy, too. It's all right. Yeah, we're always busy over here. No, I'm joking. Good to see you. V-Man. The world is quickly advancing toward a global chaos. It is. Really is. I told my mother for the first time, I feel like we're going to have some luck go our way. Oh, I hope so, Richie. We need some luck. Yeah. You know, we had a pretty good life, right? It's all over. As soon as the false flag alien invasion starts, stop paying your bills. Stop being sick. Stop acting like you're injured. Let's get out there and fight against these mother beep. These two sons of beeps and their mother boopers. V-Man, welcome to the show. Jeanette, oh, I already said it. Welcome to the show. I'll say it again. Glenn Collins, because the big bands are really loud. I can hear them from here. What is up, Glenn? By the way, I want to say thank you to another Glenn who made a nice contribution towards PayPal. And I appreciate that. I don't know if he's here, but I wanted to say that verbally since it came, when was it? This morning? So or last night. I think it happened last night. Yeah, last night. It was after the show. So thank you for that, Glenn, who also is Glenn, but with two N's. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Huge. Kelly Lewis, welcome to the reality check. Welcome to the show. Damn it, boy. What do you say, Tim? Welcome to the Paula Faust. Hello, Dollface. How you doing, Paula? It's good to see you. Hi, Diane, the boss of GUFON. How are you, Dollface, too? Two B's are better than one, Bob Birkins, and I don't mean boobies. Mind forked. Akashi Chiris. How you doing, AK? I like calling you AK. I do that in my head. I just did it out loud, didn't I? In the morning, I switch it. I call mind forked fine morked because I'm an a-holio. Alfie Joe Bob, welcome to the... All right, let's get started. Why, oh, why, fools? What do you say there, huh? I seen you. Welcome to the show. Andrew's here, too. There he is. Welcome to the... LK, welcome to the show. There we go. Yoga with Denise. How you doing? Probably one of the best smiles we get here. Moody Mongol, everybody. I knew something was missing. There it is. Tony and Rockstar. Myra Page. Oh, this is strange. I just had deja vu. Yeah, wow. That is crazy. Hail Alex Jones. No doubt. Hey, Mark D. Truth Searcher US. What is up, Chief? Marcel Nunn, every booty. All right. You ready? And Alien Girl 111 Star Child is also here. Who, BTW, will have the morning show at 7 a.m. Monday through Friday. Oh, what is this? What is this? Hair? That's a hair. It's a gray hair. Yeah, I got this Michael Myers shirt.
The night he came home. Tonight he came home.
The night Michael came home. Hi, it's me. Can somebody help sharpen my knife? It's dirty. Can you imagine if Michael Myers was gay? And he comes home, and this is his knife. His knife is a chicken. Right? This is my knife. I just call him Chicken because I don't really want to hurt anybody. I just want to scare people to death. I'm Michael Myers. La, la, la. And it's the fabulous place to kill. I swear to God, it's the greatest place ever. Who is that? Snuffleupagus. All right, let's get started. It would be great. Oh. Into Thin Air's made an appearance back into reality. He's back. Should expect to see a video coming from I2TA any day now, right? Matter of fact, you know, I hate this thing. I really do. Wait, huh? Hey. Well, ain't this nice? Oh, this is great. Into Thin Air is back. Did a video 2 days ago. Says, breaking news, catastrophic damage, major hurricane, OTS on the scene. Oh, it's Otis. I thought it was OTS on the scene. It's Otis. Thank you. Oh, my Lord. So I really feel, I know it's silly, but if we're not having disclosure, we can all agree on that. Yay? I think we can agree disclosure is going to be a little tougher than we thought. Well, not what I thought, but what that side of ufology thought. Well, it's not going to happen. So what's going to happen next? Exactly what we were told was going to happen. It's happened so far. Why wouldn't it happen and keep happening? What? Well, Werner von Braun apparently told some broad that, there's an ending to this game. And one of the endings is a false flag alien invasion. By the way, it comes after the global attack on us by Coco. We're going to have an influenza crisis. Not only that, before the false flag alien invasion is supposed to happen, there's supposed to be an asteroid impact. Is it? What if it does? However, there's other possibilities. Now, they may just, in the grandest of books, write out that part. Forget about the asteroid. We don't care anymore about that. I still think the asteroid's coming. It's Apophis in 2036. I think it's going to hit. It's going to kill itself. But for now, I don't think the asteroid's going to hit. So what they're doing is they're skipping over and just getting to the false flag alien invasion. Now, the reason I say that, how would a skeptic like me? Because I'm not really a skeptic. Number one, I'm a believer with skeptic values. I believe because I've seen. I believe because I've recorded, experienced shit. I'm not in this for the grand popularity of it all, obviously. We're in it for answers. We're in it because we're passionate about what we want to find out. And I want to find out if we're going to have a false flag alien invasion because all the other shit started happening already. The Euphrates River dried up. My God, that was Bible thought. Come on. As soon as that thing dried up, crisis, and we're in it. 2 wars, one and one civil. But, nonetheless, there's your platform. You've got it. There's no way you can mess up the script. We laid it out for you. You got it. You got a couple of things, battles happening now on the daily. You can slide in a few holograms. A few people in Peru flying around on jetpacks. As a matter of fact, what if they weren't on jetpacks? Jeff Goldblum. Oh, what if they weren't? What if they were on water? Oh, they could even be like Jesus Christ. I got to try that. That Jeff Goldblum could be a ticket for me. That could be a good one. Oh. Who does Jeff Goldblum? I don't know anybody who does Jeff Goldblum. Well, this guy who has this channel that is very well known. I've played his stuff here before, but I'm not going to play it anymore. I don't want to play it. I don't want to promote it. That's why I haven't played it since. Because the guy lives in a world. It's the same world Jeremy Corbell lives in. I don't need 2 Jeremy Corbells in my life. Okay, so I'm just not going to give that guy my time. Unfortunately, today it came up when I had the phone in the pocket and I'm doing stuff, and it just rolled into the next video, and I'm listening to this, and I'm like, who's going to Peru? Guy, who's going to Peru? And I open it up, I'm like, that guy's going to Peru? He really is getting a team together. He's talking about, I listened to it today, they're gonna go down there, they're gonna investigate, they got people out there already, they're getting things taken care of, because when you go into a place like that, you need protection. So he's getting protection. I don't think we'll ever see this guy again. No, I'm serious. I'm not kidding around. You're going to start poking around in a place that will fake aliens are literally attacking their own people, children, old man. We've seen dead bodies already. Where does it end? The first time we looked into it, they were digging out the body on the beach, remember? And his body's been dead and said it looked like they just put the guy there and had fresh blood on him. Oh, this is amazing. I don't understand. They buried him. They didn't bury him. They just threw a couple of canoes over him and shit, a couple of pounds of sand. They pulled the guy out. His arms looked like he still had a tan. Give me a break. I'm not buying what's going on in Peru. You want to put your life in danger for absolutely silliness? Fantasy land? Go right ahead. I don't believe Peru is having an alien problem, but what if they freaking are? That's why I'm talking about it. And the story won't go away. It just keeps on giving. We even know, we talked about it the other day, about 5 days ago, a little girl, 12 years old, maybe 11, I don't know, prepubescent. She gets scratched up, her neck, she was lifted off the ground, her face, they call them face peelers. BTW. That's by the way. Right? They're calling them face peelers because they try to peel your face off like the man in the sand. He didn't, his face, it was just a little injured. All right, he had a piece of his head missing or face, whatever. So what? That happens when you mess with the cartel's profits. Stop. Leave them alone. They're trying to, make a living like you and me. Unbelievable. Leave the cartel alone. What do you got to go poking around? Oh, Mota? Heroin? Hey, lady, can you go back to fucking walking your goat? I got a business to run. Is that you, Hector? What are you doing in that outfit, Hector? Hector, no! They've got those new energy weapons. They just mow people down. Poor Hector. He didn't mean to get involved with the cartel, but he saw some activity, and to prove that he'll be faithful, he had to do some things, and some of those things just aren't things that I would do. However, let's get our eyeballs working. Can we? Shall we? Let's do it. Into Thin Air makes videos about the outrageous, the unbelievable, and unforecast weather systems, violent outbreaks of volcanoes, landslides, asteroids, and all sorts of weird phenomena that happen on this planet. With that being said, I am going to now play a video from I2TA, not the whole thing, just a few minutes, get you started, get your palate a little wet, and then we're going to continue the conversation about what the hell's going on in Peru. Calm down. I2TA, take it away. Wrong! There you go. Bum, bum, bum.
October 25th, 2023 in Acapulco, Mexico is calling the landfall of Category 5 Hurricane Otis a devastating and catastrophic weather event. Not only because it is one of the strongest hurricanes to ever make landfall in Mexico, but this storm was not even expected to reach Category 1 status, and then in just 16 hours, Hurricane Otis went from a tropical storm to a Category 5. That is easily one of the most rapidly intensified storms we have ever seen. Videos and images are beginning to flood into the internet showing the initial damage of this landfall. Take a look at this video here and notice the palm trees, many of which are no longer standing in this area. Now, Major Hurricane Otis is said to be the strongest landfall that Pacific Mexico has ever seen. And what's even more interesting about that is 8 years ago, almost to the day, 24 hours apart, we had Major Hurricane Patricia almost making landfall in the same exact area of Mexico and recorded the second highest wind speed of any Pacific hurricane that we have on record. So now with Major Hurricane Otis, take a look at this. Despite record overwater weakening prior to striking Mexico, Patricia became the second most intense Pacific hurricane to make landfall with a pressure of 932 millibars after Otis, pressure of 923 millibars. So two major hurricanes 8 years apart, almost to the day,
That's
are now
crazy.
number one and number two on the list for strongest and most rapidly intensified hurricanes, not only to make landfall, but two of the strongest hurricanes we have ever seen making landfall in Pacific Mexico. Now, I can't stress this enough. One of the most difficult situations that Mexico is dealing with is the fact that this storm was not expected to intensify past a Category 1, and within just a 12-hour period, rapidly intensified to a Category 5 that left
Wow.
Mexico with minimal time to evacuate and get people out of harm's way. And with landfall happening overnight last night, and the sun just recently coming up over that area of the world, the damage that took place is just now being assessed. And in my opinion, that's why not a lot of media is covering this quite yet, because besides people actually posting videos, it's probably near impossible to get any sort of media in that area. All right, my friends, a short video for now, but I will have more updates later on today as we get more information about Major Hurricane Otis and its landfall near Acapulco, Mexico. I appreciate each and every one of you for taking the time to watch this video, and I'll see you all later on this afternoon.
I'm muted. I was looking right at it too. Isn't that nice when you... It's the worst when I do that. I haven't done it in a while. It was bound to happen. Yeah. Thank you, I2TA. So I was saying a lot of nice things. So in a nutshell, I basically said, weapon? For a hurricane to go from a 1 to a 5 in that short amount of time is really telling. I know the waters are warmer and all that shit out there in the Pacific. I get it. I hear you. But if they can't even predict a hurricane from going, I mean, they said no chance of it happening, according to the report, right? No chance. But it did. How can they say that? Now there's another hurricane off of the Florida, out in the Atlantic, and it's doing all sorts of weird things. They call it spaghetti models, where they try to predict with all different, methods of predicting where this hurricane's going to go. And they said it's the craziest spaghetti model we've ever seen. So it's very possible that this hurricane that has, or tropical, whatever the frig it is out in the Pacific or the Atlantic now, may form and hit the United States in November. That'd be cool. All right. We'll keep our eyes on Into Thin Air, I2TA. We'll also keep our eyes on the Atlantic and the Pacific for any hurricanes, tsunamis, hurricanes, or UFOs. I'll put the link to the Into Thin Air in the show description. You'll see the shit in the show description. When the show's done, I'll throw it in there. It goes all over there. All right. People are talking about the skiff from yesterday. Yeah. I'm not talking about it. There's nothing really to talk about with the skiff meeting. We don't know what was said. Burchett said it wasn't great. I believe him. End of story. That's it. We'll never know what was said unless Burchett wants to go to jail. I don't think he does. You know? I don't know what to talk about next. What is this? It's a UFO video, that's right. It's a good one. I'll show it later, but I have to I may not show it. The reason is because when I was getting it ready for the show, I realized it was from the History Channel, and you can only play seconds of History Channel shit. They get you after that 7 seconds is over, man. They nail you with the copyright claim. But there's a couple of videos that they have. I want to show them to you because they're really good. And I couldn't find them on the regular internet, maybe because they were taken down. I don't know. But, because anytime something gets bought, if you can remove it off the internet, you can. You will. I don't understand. I really don't. I don't. Is it because we're all... What don't I understand? Good question. I don't understand why we even talk about skiff meetings. I don't understand why we're talking about Grush all the time, as if he's somebody of value. Rich, he is somebody of value. How? Because he's telling us things that we already knew. But he did it with his hand on the Bible. I don't care. It doesn't mean anything to me. It absolutely doesn't. Means nothing. I know. I'm trying to get on with stuff and keep you interested in things. All right, let me pull this up. And I want you to listen to me. I saw Moonlick posted something on X today that was really interesting from John Greenwald Jr. We'll talk about that in a second. I am looking at that's a trail cam video. No, doorbell cam. I think that this is an old one, but we'll look at it. I'll talk about that. And what's this? Okay, so let's talk about yesterday for just a minute. You want to know why we're not going to have disclosure, in my opinion? Because now nobody cares. And if they did care, we would know about it. You want to know how you know nobody cares about the skiff meetings, the alien talk, anything that has to do with the government and aliens? You want to know how you can tell? Check out this picture after the skiff meeting yesterday. One reporter. One camera. 1 minute. Nobody cares. And that camera, well, it just happens to be propaganda channel News Nation for UFOs. It could be News Nation. That's a joke. But, News Nation, they've totally changed everything. They just talk about UFOs now. Anyway, nobody... Look at Burchett. He looks like he doesn't care. He's so done with it. I don't like this guy wearing tennis shoes with the sport jacket and dress slacks or a suit. Who does that? You buy nice shoes with nice insoles. You make $190,000 to $250,000 a year. Bing bong. You don't wear sneakers because you fell once in preschool. Unreal, this guy. Yeah, that's that side of ufology. And I can understand Burchett having to hang out with this sludge. Yeah, he's a sludge because he's wearing those shoes. Now, Burchett doesn't give a shit. Matter of fact, let's call Burchett out on bullshit. What's that jacket? Nobody else is wearing a ski jacket. Nobody's going skiing. Unreal, this guy. Where's your gun? Is it in the jacket? It looks like it's in the back. Anyway, nobody gave a about the skiff. Nobody cares about the meetings, that the congressional hearings. Nobody cares about subcommittee hearings on UFOs. Nobody cared about the aliens in Mexico, the mummies in Mexico, Jaime Maussan in Mexico. Nobody cares about the aliens in Las Vegas. Come to find out, you can land in anybody's backyard. Nobody will come by. And maybe that's why George Knapp held on to it for 3 weeks. So once the story came out, people wouldn't go over there and create, a big disturbance, which people did anyway. And the family's now gone. Nobody knows where they went. Surprise! And you want to talk about aliens? You want to talk about, false flag alien invasion? Perfect. Let's go. They're in Peru. They're face eaters. They take down people. They swoop down in jetpack machines. And they take small children, preferably 12-year-old girls. That's a little strange to me. And the girls just happen to have strangulation marks all over their thing. Oh, that was like Jeff Goldblum. And they just happen to have stretch marks. They just happen to have injuries around their necks, and their faces seem like they were almost peeled off. From the citizens shooting at things floating in the sky to the military going down there and taking a look around and saying, you guys are crazy. You know? You guys are crazy. I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to say. Oh, I do. Hold on, let me pull this up. Stupid. I'm so stupid. Here it is, I think. No, that's not it. I have something on this topic. I watched it. And then I thought no. Damn it. Hold on. I know where to get it. I'll have to look at my history real quick. Damn it. I don't know where I saw it. Oh no, I don't know what to do. I want to show you, do you remember the slap heard around the world? Chris Rock getting slapped. You remember? They have another angle of it. And Jada Pinkett is laughing hysterical. She thought it was all a joke by Will Smith, I think. It's weird. Yeah, it's weird. It keeps my wife's name out your freaking mouth. Then she got a little like, whoa, honey, what are you doing? This is real? That's what it was like. I said, keep my effing wife's name out your effing mouth. Oh, damn, Chris Rock. Remember? That was fun. That was. An angel just got its wings. All right, let's see. Where is this video? I think it's right here. Hold on. It's definitely right here in this area. Wendigo. That's it. No, that's not it. It is it. I almost forget what I'm looking for. Well, what am I looking for? Oh, yeah. It has to do with Peru. Yeah. Hold on. No, for sure. Oh, poltergeist activity. Yeah, we got a couple of those to show you. I do, man. I believe in it. I believe in poltergeist activity. I'm sorry, but I do. All right, you want to... There's AI now. Listen to this, guys. there's this AI that if you take somebody's voice and put 15 seconds into the AI's core, whatever, it will learn how that person speaks almost perfectly. It'll even change the inflections of words that were used by said person because they have an accent or whatever. They're from New York, Isn't that wild? And if you put 30 seconds of audio of the voice into this AI, you won't be able to tell the difference at all. Isn't that scary? Yeah, and it only takes, less than a minute for it to happen. Yeah, while I'm talking to you, I've been scanning all the videos I looked at today. I looked at a lot today. I haven't come across it yet. Oh, wait. I am not happy with what just happened. All right. So hold on. I think it's here then. If it's not on there, then it's got to be here. All right. What was I saying? Oh, here it is. Tom Horn died. Yeah. Do you guys know who Tom Horn is? No, that's not the Billy Maya. That's Michael Horn. Tom Horn. UFO investigator. Yeah, it's sad. All right. The guy who's going to Peru is Tim Alberino. He's the one going down there. I was going to show you what's going on over in Peru with the Peruvians. And I'm looking. And all right, there's Amy's show in the morning. My God, I have such indigestion. I don't know what to tell you, you kind folks. Let me play this from Alberino and show you what they're talking about. I don't care to promote the guy. I'm not, he's from that side of ufology. They do things differently down there. They do. You see it and know it, and you just don't want to talk about it. But I do. I see a problem. Anyway, this guy wants to go. They talk about Tom Horn's death and all this. Go.
There's a teenage girl that had an attempted abduction from one of these beings, correct?
Yeah, the phenomenon seems to be spreading.
About a week ago.
In fact, there are now reports coming out of the Department of San Martin. Now, the major city in the Department of San Martin is Tarapoto. I lived in Tarapoto for quite a long time. I have property in the jungle outside of Tarapoto. In fact, the property I have.
In fact, this guy really is the best option we have to go down there and figure shit out. So they're going to go down there. They're going to look around. They're going to try to figure out what is really going on. I think it's a bad move. I don't think you go down, start poking your American white head into where said cartels seem to be doing business. Are you out of your Vulcan mind? Dude, it ain't worth it. I'm telling you, stay home. Please don't do it. I'm really worried about this guy. I don't even know. I really am worried. Seriously. Yeah, they're going down there. And they're going to poke around in Peru. It's crazy. Yeah. No, listen. It's true. I was just playing it. Here, I'll pull it back up.
In the jungle happens to be near the village, a village called San Antonio. But this is not, obviously, it's not the same region of Peru. This is a different San Antonio, interestingly enough. So I'm extremely familiar with Tarapoto, even more so than Iquitos. And it's interesting, August. However, just a few weeks ago, the men were patrolling the village at nighttime, and they saw a craft descend. I believe, I don't recall exactly where, somewhere in the vicinity of the village, I think on the other side of the river, they saw a craft with lights all around it silently descend and land. And they obviously began to sound the alarm, and they started firing their discharging their firearms at this thing, and it just lifted off and just ascended in.
All right. I mean, a lot of people, I just did it. You hear it comes from Peru and you do this. I don't care. I don't trust them. It's just like Mexico. Why would I believe Jaime Maussan? Why would I believe anybody in Peru? By the way, isn't that where the Peruvian mummies came from? End of story. Let's turn it off. Let's go home. They're being abducted by their own species. All right. It's interesting, though, when people shoot at these things, they say they disappear. It's interesting, though, that when people are grabbed by them, they get cut or somehow their faces start to be removed. That doesn't sound like humans to me unless they're Edward Scissorhands. It's really weird what's going on over there. That's why I'm glad he's going. No, I really am. I'm glad he's going. Let's get it over with. Figure it out. If I had the means and the connections this guy had, I'd probably go. Why not? Why wouldn't I? If there's a real alien attack happening out in Peru since January, we have to go. He has to go if he can. And anybody else who has the means to go to Peru, to that area, if you're that ballsy, like this guy's putting his life on the line. It's not a joke. It really is true. He's putting his life on the line. I really hope he doesn't do it. You know why? You're gonna put a target on your own back, poking around in a place where white man shouldn't be. Capiche? You're poking your nose, and they're gonna not. What do you mean? Who the fuck? Who is this guy? No, take him out, chop his head off. No, better yet, rip his skin off his face. That's what they're doing. You defy me, I'll rip your face off. I want to thank, I don't know why I did that, Nathan for the $11.11 on PayPal. Holy shnikey. And he says, keep on keeping on. Richie, I gush all over the false flags. Exactly. Hey, thanks, Nathan. I appreciate the 1111. Another strange thing has been happening to me lately. The 1111s are back with a vengeance. Doesn't matter. The last time I looked at a clock, it was 10:43. I fell asleep, woke up, looked at the clock, it was 1:11. Come on. How does that happen? Why does it happen? I don't know. But Nathan, you keep it going, man. 1111, 111, all ones. Perfect. Thank you for the support. A continuing supporter of GUFON for over a decade and a half. And Marvelous Marvin with $10 on PayPal, everybody. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that on PayPal. I love that. PayPal's instant. It goes right to us. They only take 1%. YouTube takes 40%. And we have to wait a month. But thank you very much. Now, some people don't know. I get asked that question. I ignore it. And I just threw it out there. So what? It's true. I don't care. It's fun. It's fun. We wouldn't have any of this if it wasn't for YouTube. They're entitled to take whatever they want. If I don't like it, I could leave, right? Why am I yelling? Thank you, Marvin, who has also been a fan of the show for a long time. I seen you at Amy's show in the morning. Good to see you hanging out with a good old Alien Girl 111 in the morning, man. I know I see a lot of Gufonians and AG 111s intermixing now. See? And it worked out fine. And nobody get hurt. And everybody benefits from it. It's fun. Dorothy with the $2 super dono. That's pure love coming out of the big dit.55 part of X. Thank you, Dorothy Hawkins, for your continuing mucho gusto support. So Thank you, big sister. Appreciate it. Love ya. Right back at you. I said that twice in a row. I said, love ya. Love ya. Thank you for the dono. And those who don't know, it's a super chat. It's a donation with no sticker, no comment. It's pure love. That's what we created here at GUFON. Pure love. Isn't that funny? From a place that came from a lot of hate, a lot of people thought. The most lovable, adorable channel on the internet right now. That's GUFON. The most adorable, the most lovable channel. Not me, the channel. Thank you, everybody. On PayPal. Appreciate that. And a few super donos and whatnots. All right. And we've got a lot of show to do. A lot of show to go through. So let's keep it going. Let's calm down, Rich. Calm down. Stop yelling. I'm okay. You don't have to talk to me that way. I'm condescending. Dude, it's yourself. Relax. Everybody's watching. All right. I started to talk about it and I got away from it. I'm going to bring it back up now. Moonlicht, who's in the chat room every night, posted this from John Greenwald Jr. from the Black Vault on X. John Greenwald posted this. Sorry, I am just coming down. I'm not. Here we go. Last year, I received a list of reports created by the DIA's Defense Warning Office, DWO. This was the office which headed the OSAP contract as well, which produced the DIRD reports. You can see the entire list of DWO reports here, though many OSAP DIRDs are missing from the list. How convenient. One of those reports caught my eye. Not part of OSAP. Oh, really? It's a laser system. Marvelous Marvin. It's Marvelous Martian. It's my laser pistol. And it also sounds like Al Michael. Do you believe in miracles? That sounded pretty good. That sounded like Al Michaels in the 1980 Olympics when we won. Do you believe in miracles? New laser system identified. Okay. You can see. So, John posted this. And Moonlicht picked it up, reposted it, came to me. Because John doesn't associate with me. God forbid. New laser system identified. I'm all the way to the right side of this screen here in the this here. Yesterday, the DIA finally responded and is withholding the entire report. Upon review, while considering the foreseeable harm standard, I have determined that all portions of the document must be withheld in full form disclosure pursuant to the FOIA, which is Freedom of Information Act. The withheld portions are exempt from release pursuant to exemptions 1 and 3 of the FOIA 5, USC, and 552, B1 and B3. Exemption 1 applies to formation properly classified under the criteria of Executive Order 13526. Exemption 3 applies to information specifically exempted by a statute establishing particular criteria for withholding. The applicable statuses are 10 USC and 424 and 50 USC 3024I. Statute 10 USC and 424 protects the identity of DIA employees, the organizational structure of the agency, and any function of DIA. Statute 50 USC and 3024I protects intelligence sources and methods. DIA has not withheld any reasonably segregable, non-exempt portions of the records. Oh, wow. DIA has not withheld any reasonable segregable, non-exempt portions of the records. You understand? Me neither. Me neither. Talk about the last decade for a minute. You know, I took a year off. I think it was 2014, 2015. And the only reason I came back to this field, that's right. Did you know some people who have channels in the UK don't understand what it means when I say I'm in the field for 20 years? Anyway, I don't know. But what was I saying? What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. So the last decade has been the biggest 180 I've ever seen. We've seen a shift in reporting from ridicule to genuine interest, even from mainstream media. Fake, but seemed genuine for them. What do you think the biggest reason is for the shift, though? Because when Tom DeLonge came out with TTSA, that's when I came back. Because I heard that year that Tom DeLonge was being awarded UFO Researcher of the Year. I think it was by MUFON. Guess who was the year before? Jaime Maussan. I had to come back. They were running away with ufology, I'm not going to do it. What am I? All I can do is be the voice, the sound box that was missing at that time. We need it. I'm back. I came back. I said, this is bullshit. What is Tom DeLonge doing in ufology? I said, something isn't right. That guy's a doof. You know what's really strange about our government? Tom DeLonge's not a dumb guy. He's a very gullible, very willing participant. And I don't think he knew he was being dragged around like a marionette, like a puppet. Because I think that's who he actually became. Once Lou Elizondo came here, they shut Tom up because he went on Joe Rogan, talked about his penis. Can't talk about penises in ufology. You know this, right? I learned the hard way. The joke, it's been there for a while, haven't been able to use it. But yeah, when that happened, I came back and the shift started then when TTS, there was something crawling on me. I mean, I thought I saw something on the bill of my hat, like right here. And I thought it was just like a fuzz, but then I went like this and I don't know whatever that was, where it went. No, I didn't see anything scurry away, so I don't know what it was. But Tom DeLonge came back and I said, this is ridiculous. And there was a reason I told that story. Oh, so we went from being ridiculed to being ridiculed behind our backs, but we got some mainstream media play once Lou Elizondo came into the fold. But here's 10 years right here. This was a post on X from Astral. It showed this. Thought it was interesting. Yeah, I thought it would be easier to read. Damn it. Well, that takes care of that. I'm not in the mood. But anyway, no, I'm not going to put the link to that anywhere. Forget it. Never happened. Oh, I forgot to put the links of last night's show into the show too. They're still here. All right, I want to look at this UFO video. This one came out about a year ago, I believe. It's a doorbell cam from England. Hold on. And hold on. My mother needs me for something, so here we go. I want to show you this video because nobody's debunked it. I think I have. I think it's airplanes. I think they're just coming at us and they're information. It's middle of the night, so it could be military. Maybe it isn't. I don't know. But whatever it is, it went viral when it came out. So here it is. Doorbell cam from England, of all places. I didn't know they had airplanes there. Giddy up. Yeah, and there's no music either. So what do we do when there's no music?
Control, this is flight. We're tracking 3 fast-moving objects, origin unknown.
That's right, folks. This is Richie G from Goofonia with a 3-light sighting. Come on over and dance to the music of ufology. Ha ha! Well, that's right, kids. 3 lights flying over England. Somebody's doorbell cam. Ha ha! It looks like Saint Nick? No, it's Saint Dick. Oh, all over England. That gosh. That's right, folks. Even you can have a doorbell cam that captures UFOs, even when they're airplanes, balloons, birds, drones, or even just people. You can make up any story you want. Become a viral video. Right here on GUFON.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. No. So that video, I mean, you would think it's airplanes, right? Right? Doesn't it look like it would be? But why are they flying so slow? Why are they bunched together? Look, it's a cam on a doorbell. It's on infinity zoom, so everything's in focus, but I don't know what that is. And if those are planes coming in for a landing, they're awfully close. Looks like it's turning here and going away from the doorbell cam because it seems to be hanging out more in the video. That was a weird turn right there, right? Because it's moving very nicely here at a walking pace, snail's crawl. And then when it gets to the, this side over here, it seems to slow down, right? Refraction from Venus? Wow. I don't think so. Not that many times. It'd be nice though, right? Venus. The government of the United States of America will never release any unexplained UFO videos that they can't later debunk. They pick an easily debunkable video, they let it circulate for a few months, then they debunk it in front of the whole world. It's actually very clever. Well, I had to straighten shit out with that post because that's not exactly what happens. What happens is, it's not the government. The government is giving, let's just say, for example, Jeremy Corbell videos of misidentified objects that were thought to be UFOs, but found out that they weren't. They were flares or an airplane or something. And they give it to Corbell, telling him it's legit. Then when Corbell drops the video we are all asking the question, are those planes? And the answer is actually yes. The genius part of this is that it absolves the government from any claims, even though it shouldn't. The government gives Corbell a video of something that looks like UFOs. So when Corbell drops the video, he's dropping planes that look like UFOs, but even he has plausible deniability. All of Corbell's videos are this way. That's why we're mad at him for it. And that's what happens. That's what the government does with Corbell. They give him things that when they were, are those UFOs, John? I don't know. Let's get a little closer. Okay, Mach 5. Then they get a little closer. Oh, it's just a plane. So they give us, well, they give Jeremy that video because they couldn't tell the difference. There's no way a citizen is going to know how that's going to play out because they'll never get that close. So they give it to Corbell, tell Corbell it's a UFO video. Corbell comes out thinking it's a UFO because why would the government lie? And then he shows the video to us. People out there are very smart. They start doing comparisons of other videos from that camera, looking at other objects, and they find out it's an airplane. Thanks, Mick West. You know what I mean? That's what's going on. But then what that does, it gives the government plausible deniability. Hey, it was a UFO when it left our office. I don't know what Corbell did with it. Turned it on him. Corbell and Knapp are just patsies. They're marks. They're eventually going to be used, abused, and thrown away. Well, not Knapp. When Knapp passes, Corbell goes. Because nobody likes Corbell. They only work with him because of his friend and mentor. Stop calling me your friend. And I am not a mentor. All you did was freaking follow me for 3 months. Leave me the fuck alone. I'm sorry. I had to swear because that's funnier. Poor George Napster. I'm looking for a certain thing, and I think I just found it. No. Oh, we can get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. The secret to everything. I did see people asking for this, so I'll give you guys this. Enjoy. Get a drink. Come on, everybody. What are they? The Crop Circle song, Greg Brown. What are they?
What are they?
All right, that's it. I'm not going to do that to you tonight. That's enough. All right, let me show you this video. This is good. Has nothing to do with UFOs. Here's a different angle from the Oscars when Will Smith slapped, punched, kicked, shouted at Chris Rock. And watch this, though. This is what bothers me. Here's Jada Pinkett Smith and her Appalachia. And he just hit Chris Rock. And then it starts.
Angle most people have not seen. Look at Jada's reaction.
She's hysterical. She was just laughing hysterically. Belly laughing. So in my opinion, I think she probably thought that Will Smith and Chris Rock planned this to play like Will Smith was standing up for Jada. See, she thought it was all a joke, that Chris Rock would start talking about her and then her man would defend her, that's what she said Will never did. So now Will does. And that's not what really happened. Why was she laughing right there? And then let's continue.
Wow, dude. Yeah. It was a G.I. Jane joke. Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. I'm going to, okay? So I can go. That was Greatest night in the history of television.
Could hear a pin drop.
So we are here.
Will Smith has been cuckoldized. Poor guy. Didn't see that coming. Everybody else in Hollywood knew, though. New proof of UFOs that will shake you to your core. Ready? All right. Show you this in the beginning. That's all I can show you. I can't show you any more than this. Few seconds of a video that is not going to... This is stupid. I shouldn't even do it. Why do I even do it? This isn't even good. I think we've seen this before. Okay, yeah.
An enigmatic craft is filmed over Daytona Beach, Florida.
That's all I can show you. An enigmatic object over the beach of Florida. I don't know what he said. California. It's a peanut. I mean, you're not going to be able to tell anyway, so you're not missing it. Let's get rid of that. That was stupid. You want to see some poltergeist activity captured on camera? This is real. Okay? I don't care what anybody says. I know some people are going to think it's fake because this person has a channel or a TikTok channel or whatever channel. Now, this is real. I'm pretty sure. 99.9%. It's cool, though, when it's real.
A lady was home alone late one evening when she decided to make a video explaining the makeup that she uses. Several followers had asked her what specific brand she uses, so she decided to inform them of the exact brand. As she looks at her phone, she notices something terrifying in the background that she couldn't explain.
Hey guys, so someone commented in one of my videos, like the bronzer highlighter I use, and I use the Milani 05 Soleil. So I'm gonna try that on, and
Dude.
no.
A lady was home alone late one.
Now, you know why I think it's real? Because she was legitimately scared. When the light turned off, she jumped. And that's real. The way she did it. None of that was freaking bullshit. A lot of people think, including myself, that we're lost. We can't win with all the people hoaxing things. Now, every now and then, you're going to catch somebody doing legitimate stuff like we have here. When that door slammed in, that closet door slammed and she's right in front of it, that was really amazing. And the light goes off and she's like, and then she looks up at the light like, did I see what I saw? I mean, watch it again.
One evening when she decided to make a video explaining the makeup that she uses. Several followers had asked her what specific brand she uses.
By the way, she sounds exactly like a Paula Asteria.
So she decided to inform them of the exact brand. As she looks at her phone, she notices something terrifying in the background that she couldn't explain.
Hey guys, so someone commented in one of my videos, like the bronzer highlighter I use, and I use the Milani 05 Soleil. So I'm gonna try that on, and
she hears the creaking. That's amazing. That was hard. Somebody would have to be there. The light turns on, then it turns off, and then the door closes hard. Right there.
A lady was...
I liked it. I thought it was good. So, back to finish out, are we seeing the beginning stages of a false flag alien invasion? All right. In the beginning of the show, I started talking about it, explained a few things, and then we started talking about other stuff. But if you really look at the situation of take everything look at the whole thing that's happened this year. All right. Couple of years. It seems to have led all the way up to this point. Everything was leading to this point. The false flag alien invasion. It's weird how we're at this place that started with Lou Elizondo as a threat. Remember when he came out? And he said, well, we got a threat and they're real. You know, and he was all trying to act 5'6". So I'm telling you, my eye. There we go. Oh, wait. Oh, what has happened? So we have Lou Elizondo. I mean, this is from 2017 and 2016 and on. This is why we're where we're at now. It's leading all the way up to this. It started out with Lou saying the threat, and then the 3 videos came out, right? Then the New York Times article came out. Then it was retracted. Off-world vehicles. Nope, never mind. Right? They pulled a Roswell on us. They retracted a very important statement. Then we've got Lou's arts parts. Remember, they were bought from Linda Moulton Howdy Doody Fresh and Fruity for $35,000. Turns out they were nothing. Then we move into other parts of ufology where the aliens in Peru then landed in Vegas, and The alien flag has started. The false flag has begun. Everybody grab a gun. Billy's got a gun. He's on the run. Confusion in his eyes doesn't mean that he's gonna die. There's aliens everywhere. Dun, 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 dun. Can you see them in the sky? There's danger, danger. It's a strange emotion. Don't you know what song that is? Die Hard the Hunter from Def Leppard. Anyway, we are going in that direction. Everything that has happened has led to the wars that will be used as the backdrop. And this is the focal point for the all false flag alien invasion. Look, if they start seeing shit, right, in that region of the world, and we start getting photos like this, or even something like this, it started. Soon as we see something clear, it has begun. The false flag alien invasion, or that would be disclosure for me. I got to tell you, not full alien disclosure, but disclosure. My goodness. See, so are we at the beginning stages? Is it the precipice? Is that what they call it? Are we there? God, I hope so. And I hope not. What would happen? What would happen? How would you feel about that? And there's a poll in the chat room. How could this be? It says only 19 votes. How could that be? Let me refresh. Oh, there it is, 119 now. And I put a poll in there and I said, what do you think would happen if we get full alien disclosure tomorrow? Would there be rioting and looting? Would people off themselves? Would there be global economic breakdown? Or would there be peace and tranquility for the first time? You guys are a bunch of fun bags, I tell you. 38% of you said peace and tranquility. That's the number one answer. We're going to have peace and tranquility for the first time. Oh, maybe you're right that I think about it. Think about it. If that happened tomorrow, how could they go to war? Hold on a second, Poot. Hold on. Did you see this? America, Canada, all of North America and the UK are talking about, and they're showing alien UFOs and bodies, right? Look at this. Poot. Let's send them a rocket for the good time. You really want to send a rocket? I do. Because I think I have to go to the bathroom. So that's funny. And then global economic breakdown at 33% coming in second. Riot-in and looting coming in at 19% in third. And people offing themselves at 10%. 120 votes. I'm going to end that poll now. Usually we have 150 to 170 votes. Thanks for playing in the poll review game here. Now, hold on. What time is it? I think I need to show you this. Let me see if what I'm seeing is true. Oh, I want to show you something. Let me show you something. This is why this could have been handled so much better. I'm really angry. I don't like this. Hold on. Now, the quote, the caption says, with a heart, a moment he'll never forget. It's a kid catching a baseball, what looks like to be some sort of bag, but he leans over into the ballpark, and you're not supposed to lean over and grab the ball because you could stop a play from happening. So he did something he shouldn't have done, and he did it poor. I mean, he really went all out. Look how far he leaned in. I'll refresh it.
Last night, yep, that play, the star of the night for the fans, and he wanted the autograph from Christian Yelich after he made that play. Well, Yelich, during the inning, high-fived him.
Why? Why? Because it's a kid?
I have a baseball bat signed by Christian Yelich.
Yeah, that's it. Reward the kid for bad behavior. Rich, come on. The kid just reached over the fence. What does he know? No, he freaking knows. I've been to baseball games since I was 6 years old. I knew the rule then. I knew not to take my eyes off the hockey puck at a hockey game because you can't see those pucks coming at you. And if you get hit with one of them, you're breaking your face. So I was aware at 6 years old to keep your eyes on the game. All right. And not to run on the field, not to reach out, not to go into the field. You just stay in your freaking seats. This kid did everything wrong and is being rewarded for it. He doesn't even know how to act because he does everything illegally. I bet this kid's a criminal and they're trying to jumpstart his life like, hey, white people are good. You'll say it's baseball. It's American pastime. It's a white man's game because they have to. This video pissed me off to no end. I was angry for a few. I just don't like it. I think it's bad. I think it's giving the wrong idea. Instead of saying, hey, kid, we got to kick you out. Kick him out of the game. But then reward him for not fighting back, for accepting the consequences for your actions. Then you give him the signed baseball bat. See, I'm not a dick. I just think they should have done it differently and then reward him for accepting the consequence. I wanted to see if this kid knew what he did was wrong, accepted responsibility for it, apologized, and then said, I shouldn't have reached over like that. I know adults know it. I shouldn't have done that. I know I'm only 11 years old, but I'm only 11. No. I saw a video of a 3-year-old girl talking to her mother like this. Susie, you can't eat that. No, Sylvia. And she kept calling her mother by her first name. Sylvia, no, we're going to talk about this. What? In what world do the kids run the asylum? I didn't run the asylum. I was never even supposed to be speaking unless spoken to. Well, at dinner mainly. It's amazing. Watch the rest of this. It'll piss you off if you like me.
Especially for you. Now I want you to do me a favor and read what Christian signed on the bat just for you.
Great catch. See you in the show.
Enjoy your...
Great catch. See you in the show. Stupid signature. Great catch. See you in the show. The kid didn't even catch it with the freaking glove. He reached out with an apparatus twice to maybe 4 times the size of a glove. He even cheated. You're rewarding cheating. You're rewarding breaking the law. You're rewarding bad behavior. I can't stand the world I'm living in. Screw that kid, man. Let him learn like I had to learn. Like a lot of you had to learn. This entitled bullshit. We got to get our youth and get them to buy more tickets and t-shirts. Come on over to the ballpark. It's $95 for a hot dog, $85 for a Pepsi, kid. It's not even Coke, it's Pepsi. You hear what I'm saying? It's not even Coke, it's Pepsi. Fucking hate this entitlement bullshit. Let's show that Major League Baseball can really help the children of today. Soon as they saw it was a kid of color. Oh, this is a great photo op, Johnny. Go out there and act like you're not racist. But I am racist. Get out there and act. Oh, hey, kid, you broke the law. You leaned over the thing. You almost caused the game. Here's a bat signed by me and the guys in the back. That's what they should have given the kid. All right, I said too much. This is why I don't have kids. Gush all over kids. That was good. That was funny. I'm a bad father, and I'm not even a father. I'm sorry. And this is part of another world we live in right here. Let me show you this. Let me see if I want to. Oh, this is funny. This is funny. This is the smartest way to handle this situation. You ready? Karen freaks out over, well, you'll see. More cheese.
This rather large Karen is complaining to the fast food employee that he didn't put enough cheese in her nachos.
They never do.
He tries explaining to the Karen that if she would like more cheese, she'll have to pay for it, and she was not happy. The situation gets even more hilarious when a random bystander asks the Karen if the entire box of nachos are all for her.
Is that all for you?
20 minutes. No, it's 20 minutes and she paid for that. What do you take?
It's fucking, yeah. Oh no, get away. More cheese. More cheese. That's pretty funny. Who the fuck does that? Oh no, get out of here. She's gonna get me.
Subscribe if you
think she needs less cheese, the guy says. All right, I'm going to get out of here early tonight because the Diamondbacks are in the World Series, so I want to get going and watch the game. Moonlick threw down $2.22. Didn't you tour Thailand on a Harley Davidson? Yeah. How'd you know? How did you know? Do you talk Thai? Do you talk Thai? I speak Thai. Yeah. If you speak Thai, DM me. I'll tie you a yellow rainbow around the old oak tree. Thank you, Moonlick, for the toot toot toot. How'd you know? Mucho gusto generoso, my friend. Thank you for supporting me and GUFON and everybody else. Thank you very much for the support. Moderators, super chatters, and everybody in between. My God. I just want to make sure I don't miss anybody. So thank you for that. Yeah, I already said thank you, Nathan. You must have missed it when I said that about 20 minutes ago. Yeah, thank you for that. PayPal, man. Actually, I said yours at the beginning of the show, to be honest. I don't know how you missed it. But thank you, Nathan. I'm glad we figured that out now. I would have let you know. Thank you very much, everybody. Mucho gusto generoso. Thank you. We do it here every night, Monday through Saturday. No Sundays because of football. And I need a day off. But what do we do? Oh, Truthology. It is. All right, I'm going to go watch the World Series. Been 22 years since the D-backs made it and won it. I think, and I'll make a prediction tonight, the Diamondbacks will win in 6 games. Hope everybody has a great night. Be good to each other. All right? Love yourself and alien bless. False flag, alien invasion. FFAI, alien bless.